This plea is for all gay men. If you are a gay man, please come out of this life. This life right here is not for you. You were not designed to continue to take the abuse of other men. I'm here to tell you right now, these men are warped, twisted, and disgusting. They want to degrade, humiliate, subordinate, and disrespect you. They don't want to love you. What they want to do is basically just abuse you. So many of the dudes that I used to talk to, and even listening to the conversations on Facebook with gay men, it's so diminutive. These men just want to place you on your knees, have you swallow their semen. I'm going to be real graphic right now because this is the truth. They want you to swallow their semen. Half of these men are infected with HIV and AIDS. They don't want to take nobody's meds. They don't want to adhere to no kind of treatment. What they want to do is go out here and infect other men. They don't care about your health. They don't care about your well-being. They're angry and they want to spill their anger into every single man. You get on these apps and these boys, after you're done pleasuring them, after you're done basically just giving them your everything, they block you, they delete you, they talk about you like a dog. I see on Facebook how these gay men talk about other gay men. It's sad. They're calling them 304s, which is code word for hoes. They're calling them garbage. They're talking about how they basically will use them and they'll be their secret pleasure. They don't want to make an honest man out of you. These men don't want to love you. Please know that. They don't want to love you. They just want to use you in every hole in your body. And once they're done, you just become another story to tell. You just become another fond memory that they think about just until they're horny the next time. Then they may dial you up. That's if they keep your number. Many people, many of these gay men, they block, they delete, they pretend as though you don't exist. A lot of the places that you meet these men for sex, let's talk about that. Basements, back rooms, dark alleys, freaking gutters. Where else? Airports, bathrooms. Every place where garbage, piss, defecation, it's just garbage. It's just this life is garbage. And that's why I'm telling gay men, please come out of this life, because here's the truth. We are created in God's image. The devil knows that God loves all humans, especially men. You know, he loves women too equally. We're all loved equally. But we are created, we as men are created in God's image. And there's nothing more that Satan wants to do than just destroy, disfigure men. Destroy, tear them apart, disfigure them. So that way, he can hold up his creation, his distortion up to God and mock God and said, see, this is what I did to your creation. I distorted your creation. See, this is what I did. I took mankind and I basically twisted and distorted and made them ugly and strange and diseased. See, God, this is what I did to your creation. Satan wants to make a mockery of mankind. And we as gay men are allowing that. We're allowing Satan to occupy our bodies. And that's the truth. That is what is not being discussed. We're sitting up there operating from our wombs and we're calling it our truth. We're saying, oh, this is my truth. I was born this way. No, baby, you were not born this way. You were made this way. And you know how you were made this way? You were made this way by the constant neglect, the abuse, the rejection of other men. Our masculine identities are in question. They're in flux. We're lost out here. We, as gay men, are lost boys. And the moment that you acknowledge that you are a lost boy, that's your road to healing. I am a lost boy. I am a lost soul. I'm a lost lamb. I'm a lost sheep. I'm trying to find my way back to the flock. But this is hard. This is hard because, once again, that wounding. We're programmed with that wounding. That wounding is hardwired into our brains. That rejection, that criticism, that sexual abuse, all that is hardwired into our brains. And so we're operating under this wounded identity. And I see so many gay men, especially in Atlanta. They're looking like hollow skeletons, eyes empty and hollow. They're walking out here. They're lost. They're lost, and they're trying their best to try to find the light, and they're trying to find the light in dark places. They're trying to find the light in another man's asshole. You're not going to find light in another man's asshole. I'm going to tell you that right now. All you're going to find is a deep abyss of darkness. You're not going to find light on your knees swallowing his cum. You're not going to find light that way. You're not. And I encourage all gay men to please come up out of this life, because this life is killing us. It's killing us. We talk about loving relationships. Is it really loving to sit up there and want to degrade somebody? Tell me, when the last time your hookup wanted to take you to your place of worship? When was the last time your hookup wanted to put you on your knees and pray with you, as opposed to put you on your knees and pray on you? Please tell me that. When was the last time your hookup put you on your knees to say grace and to pray to God? I'm waiting. Radio silence, because that never happens. When was the last time your boyfriend said, let's go to worship God together? Let's go get our spirits cleansed and correct? Never. I've been in relationships with women. I've been in relationships with men. And in all my time dealing with men, not one time did they ever ask me to pray with them. Not one time did they ever ask me to go to my place of worship to help strengthen me. Not one time. But they did ask me to self-sabotage, to betray myself, to degrade myself. They ask me all the time. And we out here are so busy with doing everything for a penis, a piece of flesh. It's not worth it. It's not worth it, gay men. Come up out of this life. I'm telling you, we need to come up out of this life, because this life is killing us. It really is. We talk about love, but very rarely do I see loving relationships within the gay community. I gotta be honest, I haven't seen it. I see that a lot of the relationships are primarily based on sex, based on promiscuity. If you are in a relationship, there's a large chance, there's a big chance that you are going to basically be asked to open up your relationship to other players. You're gonna play together, which means, in other words, put each other at risk. Because the reality is this: if you're in a relationship with another gay man and your partner wants to open the relationship, okay, you have your rules, right? But the truth is, different people bring out different things in you sexually. So you may have these rules, but you meet somebody who's going to make you break those rules. And then, before you know it, you infected, then you infect your partner. And how many times does that happen? Let's be honest. Y'all had a rule, the rule was broken, and that broken rule resulted in someone getting infected. And then before you know it, you sit up there living the consequences of somebody else's infidelity, their poor choices, their lack of respect for the rules. It's not worth it. It's too much confusion. It's too much confusion. And the devil is the author of confusion. God, he's a God of order, clarity. So come up out of this life. Come up out of this. You deserve more. Period.